In every day and age, young people set off on journeys of discovery. This is the story of the journey of a very unlikely heroine, Becky. It's a journey that's going to completely change the way Becky thinks about things.
Are you coming up to town, miss, or what?
Nah, I'm going somewhere.
Now, where are you going?
Somewhere?
Come on, tell us where you're going.
Look, I'm not telling you, sorry.
Why not?
I'm going to meet my great granny. Never met her before.
Why are you going to see an old doll for?
Old people, well, they're just boring.
And smelly.
Look, just leave me alone.
You're a loser, you know that.
Loser. Come on.
Well, that wasn't really a great start. And to be truthful, as Becky started out in this journey, she wasn't really sure she wanted to meet her great granny either. She might turn out to be grumpy granny.
In my day, young people had respect for their elders.
They didn't hang around them cash machines waiting to rob old people of their money.
They were seen, not heard.
And they didn't drive around playing all that loud music with their windows rolled down.
They wore sensible clothes.
They didn't run around at night with shirts with no sleeves.
Half naked.
And they walked to school 5 miles every day.
There and back.
On the other hand, she might be nagging granny.
Can you come round and do my shopping for me? Yes, nag. And the bins need emptying. There's been no one round to see me for the last 10 days. The last 10 days, I could have been dead in my grave. What do you mean Jimmy came round yesterday? You see, nobody loves you when you're old. You'll know all about it whenever you're my age. I think I'm getting the flu. Or maybe it's my heart, just a wee murmur. So are you coming round then? Where are you going? You going somewhere? Can I come? Will you stop at the shops and get my groceries whenever you get back? I've got a wee list here for you. Oh God, here we go. It wouldn't take you 5 minutes to come round.
A monster. She really hoped her great granny wouldn't turn out to be like that. But there were worse things. She could turn out to be young at heart.
Hey, may look old, but they keep up with the best of them, the hip and hop and all that sort of stuff.
Well, I take a joint. A bung they call it nowadays. It's for the arthritis, of course. But it gives me a great buzz.
That wouldn't be so good either. You'd be really embarrassed in front of all your mates. But then, Becky thought of a really scary idea. What if her great granny was ill? She might have lost her memory and not remember who Becky was at all. Or she might have had a stroke and not be able to talk properly. She wouldn't know how to deal with that. At this point, she nearly turned around and went straight back home. And then she heard this voice calling her name.
Are you Becky?
You my great granny?
I think so. I think he was well coming in out of the cold, child. That's you whenever you were about 6 months old.
What was I like, was baby granny?
You were a holy terror. For you got into my purse one morning that we were lighting the fire and decided that you wanted to put a £10 note in it.
Serious granny?
I swear.
Becky had discovered that when you took the time to get to know someone properly, age didn't matter so much after all. It was still easy though to make mistakes about each other.
Here, granny. You haven't got any glue in the house, do you?
Glue? You're not one of them glue sniffers, are you? If you don't get off it, it'll only rot your brain.
No, granny. The sole of my shoes come off all the walking I've done all day.
Well, we can't have that. Here, take that and buy yourself a pair.
Thanks very much, granny.
That's all right, dear. That's all right. And it was very good for you to come looking for me.
Becky could see they both still had a lot to learn about each other. But at least she'd made a start. And all you really need to do, whether you're old or you're young, whether it's your day and age or theirs, is to make a start.
everything.